3 rounds of discussion with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from a Zoom call in Columbia, South Carolina, Matthew, aka the Unbreakable Spirit. And his opponent from a Zoom call in Atlanta, Georgia, Daniel, aka the Executioner. Take it away, Matthew.
Thank you, Jesse, for that wonderful introduction. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode number 127 of At Odds with the Unbreakable Spirit.
WrestleMania prediction battle episode.
And he's the Executioner, Daniel Travis.
Yes.
But yes, this is our triple threat WrestleMania week, WrestleMania 40, and Stand and Deliver prediction battle special. This is going to be a long one, people.
Yep.
So strap in.
Yes.
And since it's an odd number episode, Comrade, you have the first prediction battle.
Hang on, let me see. Hang on. Okay, WrestleMania 40.
You need to stand and deliver first, dude.
Right. Let's see. Okay, NXT Stand Deliver. Nope, that is. Sorry, folks.
Oh, for once I'm ahead of him. I already have WrestleMania Night 1 pulled up.
Okay. Alright. Would you like to tell everyone what the punishment is?
Let me find what the punishment is. And the punishment is the loser has to watch Madam Web.
Yes. Okay. I'm just gonna go in match order, because okay. We actually have a pre-show match
Oh.
for Stand and Deliver.
Okay.
This is gonna be a crazy one, but you got Joe, the crazy ass Joe Gacy.
Oh, Lord.
Versus Shawn Spears.
The chairman versus the cult leader. Why do I feel like that could have been a John Cena thing?
Oh, wait.
I mean, to be fair, the Royal family was kind of a cult.
Yeah.
R.I.P. with them.
Yes, anyway, but yeah. That is the kickoff match, surprisingly.
I'm gonna go with the chairman.
Yeah. The chairman's first, actually, when you think about it, kind of big match since his return. Kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Though not his first match since his return.
No.
Alright, since I chose John Spears, I'm forcing you to go Gacy.
Yeah, and I will admit, I actually did look this up because I wasn't sure. Shawn Spears is a heel. I actually had to look that up.
Currently?
Currently, he's a villain.
Okay. That is not how the crowd reacted to him when he returned.
Well, yeah. But since then, he is a villain.
Okay.
Yeah, that is the first match. The second match is the Czar versus the Don.
What?
The Czar of NXT, Ilya Dragunov. The Don of NXT.
Okay. I got you. You could have just said the NXT Championship match.
Yeah, I don't feel like. Yeah, but yeah, basically. Want to do something different, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Ilya Dragunov versus Tony D'Angelo for the NXT Championship.
This might be a hot take, but I'm not sure who I want to win this match.
I will say I do like and this is a random take here. I do like the character of Tony D'Angelo. It's just, in my opinion, completely stupid that he's a babyface.
Yeah, and by that same logic, it's kind of stupid that Ilya is a babyface.
Yeah.
Like, especially after what happened on NXT this week.
Yeah, anyway, who you got?
Well, going for Tony worked out for me last time, but I'm not gonna repeat it. I'm gonna go Ilya.
Okay. I'll go with the Dawn.
If I can spell his name correctly, that would be nice.
Okay. The next match, and surprisingly, this takeover there is not a single stipulation match. Is a triple threat match. You got the champion Obafemi versus Dijak versus Josh Briggs.
Okay, so someone's gonna have to be a wild card.
Yes. Who's your pick?
I could go the easy route and choose the champion, but yeah, let's face it, you probably want to choose Oba, don't you?
No, I'm actually gonna go with Dijak.
Okay, then I'll go Oba.
Okay, means Josh Briggs, you are the wild card.
And if you win,
Nobody.
we're gonna have a problem.
Yes. The next match, which from how this has been building up, I am surprised is not a stipulation match. You got Larry Valkyria versus Roxelle Perez for the NXT Women's Championship.
Yeah, and for the record, Roxanne is much like Sean Spears, a heel.
Yes.
That doesn't mean I'm not gonna choose her. I want to see what this new Roxanne can do.
Yeah, I agree. Even though you gotta choose the other person.
Full disclosure, I'm surprised she wasn't a heel from the start considering her nickname.
What's her nickname?
The Prodigy.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. For the tag team championship, you got Axiom and Nathan Frazier versus the Wolf Dogs. Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin.
Look, Braun's been called up to SmackDown. Admittedly, they did that while he was NXT Tag Team Champion. But does he still need to appear on NXT is the question of the day.
Yes.
I'm going with the team that I'm going to coin the superheroes.
Oh, that's good.
Because, like, literally, Nathan Frazier has an attire inspired by Ezra Miller's Flash.
Okay. I'm going to go with the Wolf Dogs. Because it is surprisingly scary on how, what's the word I'm looking for? On how much of a two people that end up didn't like each other are now working on the same page.
Yeah. And I thought of a better name for the slow-mo superheroes.
Great. Okay, let's see. The next match is a 6-woman tag match for some reason.
Meh.
You got Thea Hill, Fallon
Fallon
Henley, and Killa Johnson versus
That was Tiana James.
Kiana
Or
Kiana
Jordan,
versus
something like that. I don't know.
versus Jaden, Kimmy, and Izzy Dem in a 6-woman tag match.
Okay, I'm just gonna list them good girls, bad girls for whoever you pick.
Okay, I'll go with the bad
And correct
girls.
it later. What?
I'll go with the bad girls.
Okay.
Okay. And the main event, which I'm really like, with how this has been building up over the past 3 years, is really surprising to me that this is not like an unsanctioned an ambulance match. Something, if I'm honest. With how this match has been built for like the past 3 years, is honestly.
All right. I will concede and agree with you in that. Normally, I'm not a fan of like first encounters being a stipulation match,
Yeah, it's fair.
but
With how
I'm willing
this,
to make an exception for this one.
because of how this match has been built up over 3 years,
Yes.
it's like, really? Like, you're not gonna do like shit, I don't know. Last man standing, an ambulance, a street fight, a no holds bar.
Okay, Street Fight and No Holds Barred are pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Who do you got? You got him, Carmelo Hayes, or do you got the rising Trick Williams?
Oh, I believe Trick's gonna be the one doing the whooping at Stand and Deliver. I'm going with Trick.
I'm going with Mello. I'm gonna go with him.
Obviously. You don't really have another option.
No. Okay. That is it for topic number uno.
Yep. And we'll be right back with the only prediction battle I have to host this time.
Yeah.
And we are back. And my notes just crashed.
Okay.
With the WrestleMania Night 1 prediction battle. The loser of this match has to watch Battlefield Earth. Right?
Yes, an old movie from the 2000s. If you haven't, I've heard it's bad, but anyway, what is the first match on this card?
I'm going to go in reverse order that we report worded it because, well, the first match they listed is the most important in my opinion.
Okay.
The first match that I'm going to do is Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dominic Mysterio.
I'm sorry, but this opinion needs to be said. I honestly think, and this might be a hot take here, they should have saved Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio, not for a random ass episode of SmackDown. They should have saved that shit for Mania, in my opinion.
Well, we're kind of getting to that Mania.
Kind of, yes.
Anyways, who do you got? LWO or Escobar and Mysterio?
I got Escobar and Mysterio because these two motherfuckers are definitely gonna, when they're gonna find a way to cheat to win.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. What's next?
I will tell you in a second.
Okay.
The next match is Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill taking on Damage Control represented by Dakota Kai and the Kabuki Warriors.
I am gonna go with the team with Jay Cargill for one particular reason. This is her first big match.
I object. She was in the Royal Rumble.
Right. Second biggest match of her entire WWE career. And with how WWE has been presenting her, they're not going to have her lose on the grandest stage of them all.
Yeah.
Although it begs the question, is she a heel or is she a babyface?
Judging by how she's been acting, I'm gonna say babyface.
Okay.
I'm still typing.
Okay.
If my finger would press the right buttons, that would be nice. I'm just wondering how her entrance is gonna go, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, the next match is. Lord help me, this is gonna be a lot of words.
Okay, what?
The six-pack ladder match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. The Judgment Day, Damian and Finn versus The Awesome Truth versus DIY versus the New Catch Republic versus A-Town Down Under.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of theories online that our truth is gonna do and this is what people are theorizing here, that our truth, when our truth goes up to pull the titles, that he's not gonna pull down both of them. He's just gonna pull down one of them.
Oh my god, that seems like something. Anyways, who do you got?
All right, I have two picks. Since you got one, and then you got your main one, you got your backup one. My main pick is the Judgment Day. My backup pick is DIY.
Damn, you chose my backup. Alright, so I have to look at the teams again. Oh wait, I missed a team in there. My bad. I forgot about the New Day. So I'm gonna pick them first,
Okay.
and I guess I'll do Awesome Truth second. Because I can see our truth climbing the ladder and being like, wait, why are there two titles up here?
Because the reason people said that is people theorize that that's a way that WWE could, split the tag team titles.
That'd be nice. Okay, on to the next match.
On to the next one. On to the next
I'm actually gonna skip this one and do the one above it and save the three biggest matches for last. Okay?
That's fair.
Next is the Ring General defending his Intercontinental Championship against Sami Zayn.
Got there.
Didn't even give me a chance to say my pick.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. I Sammy, Sammy is a very great competitor. I just, and this is just truly how I feel. Sami Zayn is a great competitor, but with how dominant with how dominant and the kind of beast that Gunther has become since winning the Intercontinental Championship, this is a virtually impossible task at this point.
Yeah. But someone will have to do it one day, or Gunther will have to forfeit the title due to injury or something.
That would be a hell of a way to be like, I'm bored with this shit.
All right. The next match I'm going to do, because I'm basing this on importance, in my opinion, for the record,
Okay.
is the Women's World Championship match.
Ooh.
The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, taking on the man, Becky Lynch.
And this is the first time ever, keep in mind.
Yeah. But I still think there are two matches that are more important.
I'm gonna say the Eradicator.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. Luckily, they have two-word nicknames, so I can just put that and know exactly who we're talking about.
Yes. But I will admit, I think that this is going to be one of the matches of the night.
Yeah, this one honestly could go either way.
Yeah, it really could.
Okay, the next match is brother versus brother, Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso.
Again, another match with the build-up that has no stipulation, but sure.
Except this build-up has been going on, when you think about it, since their debut.
Yeah. It's like, so hold up. Let me get this straight. You're doing the third time in WrestleMania history, keep in mind, that brother versus brother.
If we're talking biologically, yes, but there have technically in the lore of WWE been four brother versus brother.
Right. And the Lord, right, Undertaker versus King, but I'm talking about real brothers here.
Yeah. So biologically, you are correct.
Yeah. Matt versus Jeff, Owen versus Brett, and this one.
Yeah. The only thing that would make it like fully complete is if Solo was in it and it was a triple threat.
Yeah, that's true. Now, in my honest opinion, again, when this match was announced, there were two things I was thinking. I'm just going to state my opinion here. I thought that A, Rikishi was going to be the referee, and B, that this was going to be a tribal combat match.
I thought it was either going to be special guest referee with Rikishi reffing, a Samoan strap match, or a tribal combat.
Okay. Now, regarding the winner.
Yeet.
No yeet.
Yeah. Damn it, it turned to Jay to Hey.
Hey, Uso.
Hey Uso versus him Uso.
Yeah, but my opinion is Jimmy. Because I'm gonna explain my reason, because while the younger brother has gotten a lot more shit, I feel like the one who's been loyal to the bloodline hasn't really been doing so well ever since you joined the bloodline, if I'm 100% honest.
Yeah. All right. This match that we're about to predict is the main event of night one and could make or break night two and Cody potentially finishing the story.
Possible.
In one corner, we have Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. In the other corner, we have the head of the table, the tribal chief, the undisputed Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. and the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment,
The
the
final
final
boss.
boss, The Rock.
Now, I'm going to be honest. Like, this is just my opinion here. At first, I was thinking that Cody Rhodes, that The Rock was going to betray Roman. But from what's been happening over these past, 2 weeks, I don't think so.
Yeah, and before we actually get into the prediction, even though you basically just said yours, literally this has for night one the most on the line.
Yes. If
If
Roman
Cody
Reigns.
and Seth win, no bloodline interference. If The Rock and Roman win, the next night will be Bloodline Rules. I literally made a special tab on night two for the Bloodline Rules.
Yeah, and I will admit because, look, well, keep in mind The Rock is, this is The Rock's first. The last time I know the last time The Rock had a full competitive match was in 2013, but the last time he did have a really short match. Keep in mind, he had a really short match at WrestleMania against Eric Rowan.
Yeah, don't remind me. It lasted what, 6 seconds?
Yes. Rock bottom 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But my humble opinion, like I said, I thought in the build up to this match, I honestly thought that The Rock at some point was gonna betray Roman and cost him the match, and I don't know why people still think that, but for what we saw on this past Monday Night Raw, I don't think so. I'm going Bloodline.
Okay. I had a feeling you were going to do that anyways. I just wanted to have you say it first. I was about to type in the punishment for your choice.
So, Matthew, what is your honest opinion of how this match is going to go?
Look, we hyped up this episode last week.
Yeah.
We talked about how balls to the walls crazy this build-up has been.
Indeed.
I don't know how this match is gonna go, to be honest. Cody is teaming with arguably his worst enemy since returning.
Yeah. Versus the man that has literally been only.
Versus literal blood cousins.
Yeah. Versus. Well, let's talk about this for a quick second. When you realistically think about this, you got Roman Reigns, who, yes, has only been pinned once in those 3 years. But you got a guy who hasn't literally lost a singles match or a triple threat, or if any time his championship has been on the line, Roman will find a way to win.
Heck, he even found a way to win before he was champion by entering the match when both men were down and the ring was broken.
Yeah. When you talk about the kind of presence and you talk about the kind of things that Roman Reigns has been willing to do to keep the I've heard that Roman Reigns is willing that if he loses, he might leave. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I have heard that as well, which admittedly we don't want to happen because the Bloodline story is still cinema when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah.
And you can't convince me otherwise.
I'm not arguing with you. I completely fucking agree. But truthfully,
Oh, you think I was talking to you? No, I was telling the audience. You cannot change my mind.
Yeah, that is fair. With how this build up, with what Roman Reigns has done, and I'm honestly gonna say, when The Rock returned at WrestleMania, Like when The Rock returned a couple weeks ago and, took Cody's spot and, this entire build up. I don't know. But yeah, you got Cody versus Seth. You got Cody and Seth. I got the bloodline. Plus, this could also major impact night 2 for Seth as well.
Yeah.
World title match.
Speaking of night 2, you need to pull that up, and we'll be back with the third and final topic. We might actually have one of these guys under an hour.
Oh, shit. Okay, in a momento. WrestleMania 40.
I can just send you the Bleach Report article. It has night 2 listed on it.
No, I got it. I got Wiki. I got when in doubt, use Wiki.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Night 1 had 7. Night 2 has. Night 2 only has 6.
Yeah, but I think we should predict the main event of night 2 twice. One in case Cody wins, one in case Roman and Rock wins. That's why I put a Bloodline Rules under number 8.
Okay, you ready to jump into the final topic?
I will clap you in.
All right, I'm
Final
ready.
topic in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, the first of 6 matches for tonight of this card. You got the following. You got. You know what? Let's see. All right. I'm just gonna do the first match appears on this thing. You got the World Heavyweight Championship match. Seth Rollins, who might be in really bad shape after night 1.
Oh, might? He
Will be.
might be. He's
He will
gonna
be.
be banged up worse than an adult film star.
Yeah, you got Seth Rollins versus an evil, villainous Drew McIntyre. But there's also the possibility of Damian Priest cashing in.
A heist of the century on the man who committed the heist of the century.
Now, if Damian Priest don't cash in, my honest opinion is Drew McIntyre. For this one reason, like you said in the build-up to this match, is when he first won the world title, he won it in front of nobody.
Yeah.
And ever since he's tried to win a world title in front of people, he's lost. 2021 against Lashley, he lost. Later that year against Roman Reigns, he lost.
Yeah.
I got the chosen one.
Well,
Because A, he's also, a more fresher competitor compared to Seth.
yeah, well, I dream broken dreams, and I think Seth Rollins is gonna win.
Nice. But then I think also this is going to be a good match. No matter what shit
Yeah,
Seth.
I had to quote Shaman's Harvest, dude. Like, if he does not enter to that WrestleMania, I will be severely disappointed.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, by the way, we should probably mention the punishment.
Yes.
The loser has to watch Battleship.
Yes, the Michael Bay movie. Anyway, okay. The next match is again another match just had a crazy build-up. You got the champion, Io Sky, versus the challenger, the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, Bayley.
Am I the only one that noticed that? Well, first off, I choose Io. And second off, am I the only one that knows that both SmackDown titles were chosen by the Royal Rumble winner?
That's a good point. Well, Cody won is like one Roman.
Then no. Then I choose you, Roman. What, did he want to announce it like a freaking Pokemon trainer? I choose you, Pikachu.
Yeah, I got Bailey because I think Bailey deserved, this could be a major night for Bailey in her
Yeah.
career.
Yeah, but keep in
The
mind, Bailey
next,
currently doesn't have anyone in her corner while Io has all of damage control.
yeah, that's a fair point. The next match, which is you got the phenomenal, this villainous side of AJ Styles. And by the way, there's been a rumor, and I thought I'd share this with you, that AJ Styles might be getting a new theme song at Mania. And a lot of people are theorizing that this could be the WWE version of, when he did that solo wolf thing back at Impact.
Oh, yeah. Where he entered to, like, evil ways or something like that?
Exactly. That's what people are theorizing.
Yeah, but dude, like, just imagine if it's Eminem's song Phenomenal.
Bruh. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I got the phenomenal one.
Yeah. I was
Shout
gonna
out to,
choose LA Knight anyways, dude.
yeah. Okay. Also, pretty crazy build-up, I will admit.
Yeah.
Okay. The next match is a triple threat match for the United States Championship. You got the Maverick, the champion.
The guy who's gonna put his drink logo in the center of the ring.
Yeah. Logan Paul, the man that has had not a single bad match in WWE.
Yeah, but got injured in like his third or something.
The next versus the Viper, Randy Orton, versus the prize fighter, Kevin Owens.
I'm going Viper. Like, imagine this. Logan just hit I'm going to call it what I know it as, the buckshot lariat on Kevin Owens immediately into an RKO from Randy.
That is true. Plus, this would be Randy's first WrestleMania in like a year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Maverick.
Okay.
Meaning Kevin Owens is wild card. Which honestly, this also will be a bigger of a match if I'm honest.
Yeah, and I gotta say, Kevin being a wild card is kind of fitting when you think about it.
Really, why?
Because we never know what Kevin's gonna do.
That is true. Okay. The next match. Oh, this shit gonna get extreme. I use that word for a specific reason. Because you got the Pride, Bobby Lashley, and Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford versus the Final Testament, Karrion Kross, Akam, Razor, with Scarlett and Paul Ellering in a 6-man Philadelphia street fight.
Are they seriously called the Pride?
Yes.
That is so. The Almighty Prophets are better.
It's the PRIDE.
Yep, that's both Pride.
versus the final. I'm gonna give it. I think that the Pride's gonna meet their Final Testament.
So you're going with which?
The Final Testament.
Okay.
Because, like I just said, that they're gonna meet their Final Testament.
They're going to be read their Final Testament.
Yeah.
I
But I
can't believe I
also,
have to type this out.
yeah. But I hope this match gets, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, yes. Extreme. Please.
Well, with Paul Heyman being inducted into the Hall of Fame, they need to
To
go
go balls.
extreme in honor of him.
They need to go balls to the walls.
Yeah.
Okay. And the main event, which could change drastically depending on the result of night one. I gotta finish my story. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, versus
Versus the man who wants you to acknowledge him.
the undisputed a man that's almost held the title for 1,300 days total in one reign.
Yikes.
And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know the kind of, because if Roman Reigns wins, there's two things. Like, not only does Roman Reigns break Hulk Hogan's WrestleMania record, but this will also be if Roman Reigns wins, this will be his 1,000th match victory.
And I'm going to put two predictions for this because I have a Bloodline Rules thingy.
Yeah, and I will.
Let's face it, we know who's going to win if it's Bloodline Rules.
Yeah.
And also, I'm so disappointed Bloodline Rules is just another name for no disqualification.
That will return. That topic will return.
Oh, it definitely will.
But yeah, and keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns is also going to make history in another way. When you think about this, this is going to be WrestleMania 37, 38, 39. This is going to be the first time in WrestleMania history, when you think about it, that in the same run, one champion will be defend their title 4 times in the main event of WrestleMania. Think about that.
Wouldn't it be like his third main event of WrestleMania in a row?
Yes.
Like, that's not history?
Oh, yeah, because 37, 38, 39.
Well, I was just talking about 38, 39, 40.
Right. Yeah. I acknowledge, like, look, if
Look,
Cody's...
I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We both know our choices are going to be the same, whether it's Bloodline Rules or not. You're going to choose Roman like you always do, and I'm going to choose Cody.
Because I'm just going to say this. If Cody is going to win, whether it be Bloodline Rules or whether it not be Bloodline Rules, Cody's going to need to pull off the biggest miracle in WWE history.
Yeah, he's going to have to do like a middle rope crossroads followed by the crossroads trifecta.
Yeah, Cody.
And maybe a Cody cutter on solo just to be safe.
Yeah.
Don't want to get caught in the same trap twice.
But also keep in mind, and this is honestly, I want to say this. If The Rock doesn't betray Roman, my honest theory is, like, okay, if there's no Bloodline Rules, my honest theory is that Roman Reigns is going to cost Cody Rhodes the match, even if the Bloodline's banned from ringside.
Yeah. And if it is Bloodline Rules, Cody's allies are going to be the ones targeted.
Yeah.
But let's be real.
Yeah. Oh, this should be an interesting night, but yeah.
May the best person win these 3 prediction battles.
Who says it this time? Me?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this 127th fucking episode. Roll that outro.
Thank you for listening to At Odds, hosted by the Unbreakable Spirit,
And the executioner.
edited by the Unbreakable Spirit. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MTS_life_0126.
You can follow me on Instagram at DanTravis21, and you can also follow me on the Twitter at DanTheExecutioner21.
And you can follow the podcast at Odds Podcast. We'll be back next week with more debates and discussions. But until then, the Executioner and the Unbreakable Spirit will still be at odds.
Thank you, losers.